Hello everybody, welcome to the United Stands. I'm at Goldbridge and we're live for the Champions League draw. We're back. We're bloody back. No one's kicking us out. We're back. I've got my good t-shirt on. We are back in the Champions League. And yes, I will celebrate. And yes, I will be positive. I've been excited about this all summer. Nothing's going to take this away. We might not be here next year. That I'll take it on board. And we've not been here in the new format before, but we're bloody here now. And we're excited to see what we're going to get. Hopefully... I'm hoping for Como, I'm hoping for Bayern, and I'm hoping for Real Madrid. They're the two I'd like to get. But apparently I'm a little bit early. Look, 5 o'clock it starts. I mean, Ranieri will turn up and there'll be a bloody clothes show or something. I'm sure they'll wheel out Zlatan to do some keepy-ups or something. But it's like the Eurovision Song Contest, isn't it? We will be we will be here. We will be here. So thank you for everybody who's getting involved. I don't think I want PSG and Bayern Munich, if I'm being completely honest. I'd be quite happy with Atletico Madrid as long as we get them away at home. Yeah, we've got Atletico Madrid. So Atletico Madrid have got Bayern, Liverpool, Man United, PSV, Fenerbahce, Bodo Glimt, Viking, and Stuttgart. I'm not happy with Atletico Madrid. Especially away. That means we'll get... oh no, it doesn't. I don't know what that means. That means we'll get a home tie against either Bayern or PSG then. Yeah. We're Atletico away. So we're going to get PSG or Bayern Munich as the other team in the top. Absolutely convinced. 25,000 watching. Nick says, I haven't got a pot of glue. What's going on? I'm not absolutely certain I know what's going on, but I know we've got Atletico Madrid and I know we're going to get PSG. We've got Bayern. Yeah, we're getting Bayern because they've got Roma and Villa. Yeah, we're definitely getting Bayern. There's no other possibility, is there, from that group? I think I'm right in saying that. But they do play a high line, Bayern. You know, that could be a big result for us. Villa beat them. Didn't they? At Villa Park year before last. Do you think we're more suited playing a European style of football? Says Marvin. It's a good question, Marvin. We don't know, is the honest answer, do we? We don't know what we're suited to because we haven't really seen what our style of play is yet. Whether we're going to play counter-attacking or football or not. Liverpool have got a good one. Atletico Madrid, Inter, Porto, Bruges, Villarreal, Fenerbahce, Lens and Lask. I think Liverpool have got the easiest draw I've seen so far from pot one. Liverpool's draw is very good. Man City's was tough. We've got Roma as well. Yeah, they're not the team they used to be, Roma. Manchester United, here we go. The promised land. We're back in Champions League, baby. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Give it me. Give it me. What do you got? Give it us. Come on, we're ready. Come on. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Let's go. We've already got Bayern, Athletic Sport. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my shite Christ. We have a shit. What? That is not good. That is bad. That is bloody bad. Oh my Christ. Fucking hell. That is hard. So Jim has just shit himself. It's not an age thing. That is hard. 66% of you wanted it hard. Mate, you are getting it hard. Bayern Munich at home, Atletico Madrid away, Roma at home, Sporting away, Leipzig at home, Villarreal away, Sabah at home, Como away. Como away will be a good game. It's a lovely stadium. If we could play that in September, it might even be a lovely away trip, that. But away trips to Spain twice, Villarreal and Atletico Madrid, a trip to Portugal and a trip to Italy. Bayern at home, Roma at home, Leipzig at home, and Sabah at home. I think that's... Somebody said it's easy. Depends what you think. Depends what you know about football. Villarreal were very good last season in La Liga. Leipzig are you know, decent. Sporting, I don't know much about Sporting, if I'm being honest. Roma at home, I'd expect us to win that. Atleti away is tough. Bayern at home will be a challenge. Como away could be a challenge as well. Apparently you don't play Como at their stadium anyway, says Diddy. That's an easier draw than City and Arsenal. I think my reaction to it was there's a lot of well-known names there. Like Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, Roma, Sporting, Leipzig, Villarreal, Como. They've all got potential. I think it's a difficult group. It's not impossible to get out of it, but I look at Liverpool's group and I think there's four winnable games before you even play them. I think with us, I don't know anything about Sabah. Nothing. Who are you? I don't even know who you are. They're playing Bir Shavar and they lost to them. They are playing in the Champions League for the first time. Apparently their manager was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire back in 2000 to fund his coaching badges in England. They're from Azerbaijan. Yeah, at Old Trafford, that should be straightforward. Isaac says, at least the board can meet their idols at Leipzig. Roger's very happy. We can see how we measure up. Love the draw. Going to be a great group stage, says Z3, music official. Yeah, I think I'm in agreement. I'm very excited about it. I just think the board should have backed Carrick better. You can see that this season's going to be relentless. Absolutely. Irish Ryan says it's an easier draw than City and Arsenal. Man United get Atletico and Bayern, says everything. Carpi. Just know this team will do well in the Champions League since the opposition will play in a way that suits United, says Enchanted Angel. Thank you very much for that. And Como do not play at their stadium because it's not big enough. I'm booking my trip to the game versus Bayern. 100% win, says Eus. And under Carrick, we turn up against the big team, says Tony. It's small teams we struggle against, so this could be a blessing in disguise. Can't even win the Carabao Cup. Never mind this, says Love Hate Games. Check it out, our website. Proven AI-based accurate selection to win, says Venture Soccer. Okay, I don't know about that. Just sounds like free promo. Don't check it out. What are your thoughts, Mark? I agree with Z3 Music Official. I think it's going to be a fantastic draw. And I think that I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be a fantastic tournament. I'm very excited to be in it. Every game's going to be a challenge. Obviously, we'll get the fixtures on, I think it's Saturday. And look, to be honest, 7 out of the 8 games are against teams where you go, I know who they are. You know, they're a reputable, a well-known team. So, and that's just the beginning as well. This is just to get into the knockout stage. So I'm really, really excited about it. Kieran says, we didn't get Dortmund, Bruges, Napoli, either Turkish team or Stuttgart. It's not a bad draw at all if you think about it. Oh, yeah, I mean, look, we could have got a better draw. We could have got a harder draw. I think Atletico Madrid, instead of a Real Madrid or Barcelona or a PSG, is, that's a bit of a result. Man City got 2. They get Barcelona and PSG. So it's not a terrible draw for United. And I think it's going to be an interesting one. Balaba's going to bully them all, says Keel. Well, I think one thing that we can say now, because it's real, is that although we've been talking about it in the summer, we have got games relentlessly now where we're going to play Premier League at the weekend, Champions League midweek. And if you've got Roma on a Wednesday and then you've got Brentford away, for example, on a Saturday, that's tough. And then midweek, it's going to be tough. And I don't know whether Wilcox and co have figured that out. We're used to playing 1 game a week. We're now going to play 2 competitive games a week. And it's not about whether we can do it for a month. It's about whether we can do it for 9. And that's the reality they've got to face in the next 5 days. Is this squad prepared to play for 9 months, twice a week? And, you tell me. I personally, I think we might have the numbers. Have we got the quality? It is going to be a tough season. It's going to be a roller coaster, Grump. And remember, even if we win 7 out of 8 of the Champions League games, that only gets you to the knockout stage where the relentlessness continues. So my concerns are Carrick's not been backed, and I don't think we've got the squad for this season. Hopefully I'm going to get proved wrong. But what we absolutely cannot do is start picking up 4 or 5 injuries a month. And I know that sounds a lot, but it has happened in the past. We can't pick up injuries. And when I say 4 or 5 injuries a month, I don't mean we're going to get 4 or 5 injuries. I'm saying, you know, player A gets injured in September for 2 months. Player B gets injured at the end of September for a month. And then in October, player C gets injured, player D gets injured, and collectively 4 players are out in October because, you know, accumulation. And then you've got 4 or 5 players out a month. We can't have that. We've got to try and keep those injuries down, because I already look at that team and say, well, yeah, Bruno Fernandes is obvious, but if we lost a Cunha or a Mainu or a Maguire for 2 or 3 months, you're on thin ice. You can cover them, but you're on thin ice. And if you lose somebody else, you're in big trouble. But look, I'm excited about the Champions League and I'm looking forward to it.